I got some new friends. Say hi. So I bit the bullet and bought these. These are all the thick ones. There's no thin ones because I thought I got some thin ones, but I did not. So I have this cup here. This beautiful cup for $10. Nope. Sorry, I lied. $6. And I'm going to draw my favorite character on it, who is Stitch. And these guys are going to help me. So let's do that. So it's voiceover time. So I start with a nice little sketch of Stitch, made him way too small in the cup. I'm referencing a picture right from my computer screen on the left of me, which you can't see, of course. But I do decide to do his very, recognizable, the Stitch picture where he's sitting and he's looking at you with his mouth open, with that he's smiling. I cannot talk. He's smiling, looking at you with a big open smile, and he's really cute. One of my favorites, of course. Stitch is my favorite character. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite Disney movies. I'm a Disney girl forever. I will be. But yes, I love Disney, and Stitch is just my favorite character ever. So to draw him on my cup makes me very happy. I have been watching on TikTok a whole bunch of people doing those tumblers and stuff like that, and this is obviously my very first tumbler ever, so, just take it easy on me. I know I'm not the best here. But while I'm sketching this, you can see I am having some troubles doing the outline and stuff. The eraser sucked. It's like $1 eraser from Walmart, but I was having some troubles trying to get it to look just like but that's normal. It's very hard to copy a style that is already out there. So and the Disney style is very iconic. So yeah. So I used some alcohol instead of just using the eraser because obviously the eraser wasn't working. Also having troubles because it does get a little bit thinner at the bottom, so it is a little bit harder to draw the way that you want to. I do think he came out pretty good, but he is a little chonky. He's a little bit of a chubby Stitch, which is fine. I'm a chubby girl. I like my chubby Stitch. That's okay. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna draw this the rest of the way out, and now on to the painting or drawing or draw painting or whatever. Anyway, so at first I do use this blue from the pastels, which I think is sky blue, and after I do a full coat of that, I realize it's just not the right color, and I'm not about it. So I do a full coat of this, and trying to stay away from the other color, areas, I don't know what you want to call them, where the other colors would be. And I did have a little bit of trouble, not getting it so streaky, and I had trouble going over it again, so I ended up having to use Mod Podge for the next couple coats because they just didn't want to layer over themselves on this cup for some reason. Also, I used the pastels for a lot. This is the pastel purple, I think, but it goes very well with his ears, even though you can't see what I'm doing half the time because I'm out of frame, because I still do not know how to film after, how long has this been? 2 years? But here we go. I grabbed another blue. I think it's another one from the pastels? I could be wrong. I could have grabbed it out of the cup. I wasn't really paying attention. The blue is from the cup though. The blue for his nose and his darker spots. Using some yellow on his teeth. I know they're not this yellow, but it actually works out in the end with the dark red background. It just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of worked. I tried to use 2 different colors in the back of his mouth, but it just, I don't know, it didn't look right. It should have just been all dark. And here I am trying to go over the lighter blue with the slightly darker blue for his body. And I only show you one coat on here because I like to, I don't know, I like to put my face right into my artwork when I'm trying to do stuff. Like my nose will be pretty much touching my drawing while I'm trying to draw. I don't know why I'm like that, but it's just like maybe detail oriented stuff. I really don't know, but when I'm trying to get details in, I have to be right up next to whatever I'm working on, and all you'd see is my head. You wouldn't see anything else. You'd just see my head. So I do the first base coat on camera, but the rest of it and all of the tweaking and the outlining and all of that all gets done pretty much sitting on my lap. So you won't see that in the video, and I'm sorry about that. But who also wants to see 25 coats of the same thing over and over and over again? Not me. So I just show you the first coat, and here I'm trying to paint over the light blue. You can see me like stopping a lot and like dabbing it again because I keep pulling up the paint from the bottom, so it keeps getting stuck to the nib and it's just not doing what it needs to do. I'm having a really hard time covering over it, and that's when I decided that I'm gonna need the Mod Podge to work on the next coats because I just didn't know what else to do. So here's what you see, and here's what you get. So here is, I don't think this is the final coat, but I will show you that I am going to Mod Podge it and do the other coats. And apparently I'm dancing with it. And smack. Why do I smack stitch with some Mod Podge? I really don't know. Just because that's what I decided to do today. So I just do a quick coat over him, and then I finish everything else off camera. After 2 days and too many layers to count, here is this. So the reason why I didn't show you me doing all of the detail work is because, well, it was pretty much on my lap the whole time. And what really annoys me is that I forgot that I had these, which I got from cheap, also from Ollie's. If anyone knows what an Ollie's is, it's just a buyout bargain place pretty much. It's not like a thrift store or anything, but these are also acrylic paint markers, and they actually work very well with the Poscas. And I'm kind of annoyed because I didn't just realize until, I don't know, 10 minutes before I was done that I had these thin black ones. And yeah, so now I'm a little irritated, but that's okay. He still looks okay. I think he's a little chonky, he's a little chubby, but that's okay. Chubby Stitch never hurt anybody anyway. So now that we're done with that, there's a couple other things that I want to do. I want to do Lilo's little, what do you call them? Leaves that's usually on her dress. And I also, this little piece right here, I want to cover with blue glitter because I hate myself. This is gonna suck, but we're gonna do it anyway because it'll be pretty. And then after that, I am going to just completely resin it, if I can get all these little pieces off. Anyway, yeah, so there is Stitch for now. Let's get that bottom going. So here comes my biggest regret, and you might be thinking, oh, why is that? Because it's glitter, that's why. Because glitter is the biggest regret of any artist ever. It was all over my house for like a week and a half, and I'm still finding it. I cleaned and everything, and I'm still finding it. It's insane. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. The glitter is gorgeous. Gorgeous, darling. But too much. And as you can see, I use hell of a lot here, actually. Going to be honest, I don't think I show it to you. But after I dump all of this out, and I have 0 left back in the glitter container, I pour it all back in and I use less than half of it. So actually, this cup didn't take very much, even though it looks like a lot. And I don't show it either, but I do, well, I'm painting the thing. A lot of glitter flakes are coming off because I didn't Mod Podge over it. So I do another layer of glitter, and then I Mod Podge over it because I didn't feel like losing a whole bunch of it. I wanted a bunch of glitter on it. It's what I wanted. It was a big freaking stupid idea. It was everywhere. It was everywhere, you guys. It tortured me. Here I am just cleaning up the cup, making sure that it's all ready for the next coats of whatever I'm going to do, which is actually going to be Lilo's palm leaves. I think they're palm leaves. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. The white ones that are on her dress. But I'm cleaning it up, getting it all ready to go, so then I can do the next thing. So here I am just flaking off the unstuck glitter, which there was a ton, but there was enough. This is just the glitter that I could get off. And then I'm scratching around the edge that was there because I know that there was a lot on there that didn't need to be on there. And just trying to get it all off. And now here I am just putting on the leaves, so I'm just drawing them on. I tried to make a little template and it just didn't work out, as you can see there near my arm. The template just didn't work, so I decided to draw them all on my own. I don't know why I needed a template. They're pretty easy design, but you know, I got nervous. I get nervous when I have to freehand stuff on something, so, but they were fine. They're leaves. It's not like they were a big deal. Just figuring out where I should put more. And he was dung up, so I got really upset and nervous, so I grabbed my colors that I used and I Mod Podge over him because I'm not having him all a mess. I of course had to wait for him to dry, but I also added just some extra glitter because I love to torture myself. And actually, something that I completely cut out is that after I paint the leaves, I decided to try to put glitter all around them to make them look really pretty, and it looked really ugly. So then after they dried, I have to peel it all off. It was really bad. Guys, it was really bad. Oh, it was such a bad day. Such a bad time. I had glitter in my nose. It was in my face. It was in my eyebrows. It was in my hair. Ugh, it was awful. So I Mod Podge him one more time and I start drawing on the leaves with some white Poscas, and then I was like, you know what? It's not opaque enough, so I just ran right over to some white paint. It was a lot easier. Still took a lot of coats. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. But it was okay. I got it done. And while I was complaining about the glitter, I outlined Stitch in a thick white outline, and then I started outlining the palm leaves in black, and I think that really tied it all together because obviously Stitch is in a big black, bold outline. So doing that makes it look a lot better. As you can see, we are in a box. I think I like where this is. And I just got, today, some resin, 2-part clear coat and casting resin that is FDA approved because I don't want to die from drinking from this cup. So we're gonna coat this cup in this resin. And I don't want it getting everywhere, so it's in a box. I gotta somehow find something that I can put in here and use, like that you see on TikTok where they just keep twisting. Because I think if I just do it like this, it won't be even, and then I'll take it up and there'll be gross ickies all over it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something in order to pour the resin and twist it at the same time because I don't have one of those fancy cup things. So I'll be right back. So this sounds crazy, but I have an oar. And I'm going, it just, ooh, sorry, just hit you with the oar. It just almost fits in there perfectly. So I'm gonna take my Dremel and I'm gonna, oh, hit you again. Sorry. And I'm gonna just a little bit, just so it squeaks in there really well. And then this works really well. I'm just gonna cut the oar off. I was gonna paint it, but now I'm going to use it for other means. So I'm gonna go do that. I did it. It was an oar. And now it's a makeshift Tumbler resin thing. Hold on. There. Oh la 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 la. Yeah. Time to mix up the resin. Alright. Here's the resin. I hope this is going to be enough. It is a big cup, but that's alright. Gotta mix this stuff thoroughly. Use gloves and any protective equipment that you should use. I don't think I'm doing it right. I think I would have been better off doing it the way I wanted to. It's alright, I'll just spread it with my hand. Is this unsanitary? Do I care? No. Sorry you can't see this part, but I'm trying to get it on the bottom. Sacrificing a paint palette. Not a big deal, I've got a shit ton of them. Ah! Oh, there's resin everywhere. Oh no! I'm an idiot! Hooray! I gotta get that off everything before it hardens. Hi, yeah, it's your local idiot speaking. I'm just mixing up another batch of resin. And I'm gonna do another coat down it. Mostly because I wasted a lot of the other one, and the other reason is there's some thin spots. So I'm just mixing part A and part B. This is a lot less than the first time, because I already have a good amount on there. So if I get all those wibbly wobblies that I was talking about, I'll just peel them off. What if I do it that way? Then I'll just go into the wells. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, okay? No harm, no foul. Secret weapon? A hairdryer. Now I'm just gonna let that sit overnight and hope for the best. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I already took this out. And then I thought to myself, shit, I should have done that on camera. So here's the reenaction. What the heck? Oh! Huh! Look at that. Okay, cool. So, as you can see, it's not too bad. There is some discolored places, because this is actually where I colored. Oh no, there's a rogue glitter. Do you see that? Rogue glitter. But this is discolored because this was originally the Posca pen, because it's like the exact same color, and now it's not. So, and there seemed to have been a little bit of smudging, but I'm not too worried about that. For the most part, it's pretty smooth. There is a little bit of like divvy parts, if you can hear. So, that's okay though. Let's clean it up. My trusty little Fran. This is where everything goes wrong. So I'm gonna pull off what I can, which is nothing apparently. Ah! Can I pull off these little things? Yep. Okay. Ah, there's a little drippy. Little dribble. Oh, little dribble. I made little cabochons! Now, I don't know if this is a smart idea, but I'm gonna try it. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna go with a sander, I guess? I mean, I guess that would be the only smart thing. Actually, I might go with a sander right away, because I just don't want to ruin it. Yeah. Alright, well, you ready? Transition. Woo! Ooh. There we go. Look at that. All cleaned up. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. And ta. Well, I don't know if it was like that before, but it's not like. See? But it doesn't fall off. So we're gonna give this a win. Look at this. Woo! There's a few little bumps and whatevers, but I don't care. It's done. It's beautiful. And it's Stitch. And this is my smoothie cup. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe. We have some fun here. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos in the future. I've been kind of hard pressed for time, but I shall try. So yeah, this has been Crafting with Bree, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks guys. Bye.